Hello and welcome to Armed with Controllers. Fabs is here. Today I'm continuing my Final Fantasy quest. Not Mystic Quest, that's an entirely different game. But Final Fantasy V, yes. Back on the old 4-job Fiesta. Quick recap of the characters I've got. Knight, Dragoon, Red Mage and Geomancer. Oy vey. So it's not been too difficult, I should say, just yet. I mean, the randomness of a Geomancer has been both a blessing and a curse for various reasons. And there's some money. So what are we doing at the moment? Well, we are currently assaulting one of the barriers for ExDeath's castle, because this way we can then get in and cause issues, which is pretty cool. So just some regular battle fun. Now this tower, actually, the terrain here is perfect for Geomancers, because they can use 3 abilities here. There is Sonic Boom, which will do about 75% of a creature's life in one hit, which is awesome. Of course, it's only its total HP at a time, that is, I should say. There's Wind Slash, which does moderate wind damage to all opponents, and Gust, which is useless. So there's Wind Slash. It does alright damage. Let's see, unfortunately, Red Dragon here, immune to Sonic Boom, which means that's a wasted turn. Thanks. Now, I was reading an interview by the guy behind this whole 4-job Fiesta thing, and he said something that made me laugh. He said basically that the job combination he'd want the least for a natural run, which means I can't mix up abilities, would be Thief, Red Mage, Geomancer and Dragoon. So yes, one away from the selection I have. So this is what I've got to put up with. Oh well, never mind, we can kill dragons easily enough. And that's what we all want in life, isn't it? Yes it is. Yes it is. That, and what appears to be elixirs. Yay! Okay, let's keep going, shall we? And I've got a blood sword, which is useless because it only hits 25% of the time. When you get your life back, which is cool. At this area here, I don't like it because it's so difficult to see where you're going. Ugh. Not to worry, it only happens every other floor of this stupid tower. No. What is about Final Fantasies and towers anyway? Someone tell me. Someone tell me. Yeah, sure, fantasy staple, whatever. Here's some weird looking bad guys. Let's see, what appears to be a witch riding a crescent moon and an angry bug grandma. Yep, run with it. Okay, whatever. Well, it matters, one of them's dead, and the other one's almost dead. Yes! So, yeah, I admit, I have been knocking Geomancers quite a bit of late, which is a bit undeserved, because they have been carrying me throughout this particular part of the game. Wind Slash in particular, because it's a very powerful move, very good for clearing out crowds simultaneously. No, we're not clearing out Cloud, he hasn't even appeared yet in Final Fantasy, well, at this point anyway. Why would you want to clear out Cloud anyway? He's fun. I mean, sure, yes, he's angsty and whatnot, but he's a fun character. And what the... Okay, I've got some really weird technological inertia going on here. There's what appears to be sentient television screens that have the ability to ruin my levels in this weird fantasy world. If anyone can explain this to me, I'd be very happy. Never mind. Level 1 tripper, eh? What does that mean? If you're level 1, they trip you over? This is going to take some investigating. Never mind. Yeah, see? The Geomancer can even attack with a knife. Wow! Excellent. That's good. So I'm trying to get all the characters to at least have Red 3, well, leveled up to have Red 3 at least. Because otherwise there's not really much chance of being able to cast many magics. Ooh, hold on. Brack! Galuf, do you read? Brack, over. Brack reads you, good buddy! Ah, the Whisper Grass. Let's stop asking for Brack. Are you Zorak? I don't know. I don't know. So yes, in case you don't understand, the Whisper Grass is effectively a magical walkie-talkie or something. I don't know, it's magic, I don't gotta explain it. Yes. It So here's Ziza. He is one of Galuf's old allies, one of the people who first sealed away ExDeath back 30 years ago. He looks like a clown. I know, it's strange, but you know, this is Japan, this is what they like. Never mind, 8th floor, so we're nearly at the top. Woo! And who am I fighting now? Ah! Now the Reflect Knights. These guys are awesome if only because they have the possibility of dropping a Reflect Ring, which is tremendously helpful for future fights. So I did, before this video, I spent a long time grinding, fighting just those guys to get the 4 Reflect Rings. It's actually been worth it. You'll see in a future video why it's been worth it. But yeah, that was an experience I don't care to replicate. So, next year when they do the 4-job Fiesta again, I sincerely hope I get a party that doesn't need me to have 4 Reflect Rings for certain bosses. Never mind. So here's another chest. And this chest does have another monster in it. So hence why I'm just healing up now, because I don't really feel like dying horribly and having to do this over again. Because that sucks. Monsters! Woo! I do like it when it says that. It cheers me up. Here's a good thing about this actually. What you can do is you can run away from this fight, because the monster in the boxes in this dungeon, they have a choice of 2 different mobs, either a red dragon or 2 yellow dragons. So what you can do is, if you have a thief for example, you can steal a fire ring from this guy, run off, and repeat the process until you've got 4 fire rings, which is very helpful. Likewise, you can nick, I believe, coral armlets or something from the yellow dragons, but they're nasty little bastards. So I'm glad I've got the red dragon here, because he's not that deadly at the moment, which is good. And yes, he'd just do 300 damage to a character in the back row of all places, but doesn't matter because he should be dying any time now. Like that! Yay! I like serendipity. And he also gives a lot of AP and such like. It's kind of cool. And happy music. Yay! Great little constant, that. And they've got a hair ornament. What that does is it does reduce MP costs for spell casting by half. Unfortunately, most of the magic stuff I've been doing is, well, using Earth, which means no MP anyway. Never mind, never mind. Let's rest up for a moment using a cottage. They're cottaging. George Michael is on his way. Ugh. So anyway, yes, because, you know, random save point. 9 times out of 10, there's a boss coming. Or a random fight in this case. Alright, prove me wrong, I don't care. Alright, Ultra Gigas. That's a good name. You can make anything sound better by putting Ultra in front of it, can't you? See, I just did 1800 damage in a single hit. I gave him a little back because I didn't want to make this too easy. It did make a difference. Ugh. Okay. Let's keep going now. Almost at the top, almost time to go fight some people. So, quick potion up, just to ensure we're at fit and fighting strength. Because what more would you want? Exactly. Alright, here we go. Let's blow this place up and start giving ExDeath what for. It's weird how they all happen to use the same call signs and whatnot that we do with our militaries. It's nice like that, I think. Okay, so he's in the belly of the beast at the moment. So he's taking out the machinery, as it were. Yay! Alright, this means ExDeath is now vulnerable and ready to be attacked. Let the armies, but first, of course, we're going to be attacked as well. Whoops. Yep, so, boss fight! Hence, boss music! Right, and here's Atomos. Those of you who played FF9, and if you haven't, I feel sorry for you because it's a good one. This guy will look very familiar, because he was used as one of the summons, the god, what are they called, Eidolons, or? And that was 8, but anyway, yeah, one of the summons from Final Fantasy 9 was Atomos for some random reason. Okay, so a quick brief of what this guy does. He attacks with gravity attacks, which means he can't kill you outright except for when he's using Comet. So what he does, his modus operandi is to kill off one of your people, and then he slowly drags them into his mouth so he can devour them. Now, what I could do is I could revive Galuf and have an extra damage person, but to be honest, there's not much point in doing that because I'll spend most of this battle then just trying to revive people or trying to... Yeah, I'll be blowing all my Phoenix Downs and my Ethers, giving me MP to use rays and whatnot. Waste time, so just leave Galuf there, let everyone else concentrate on beating Atmos. When he gets a bit too close to his mouth of liking, I'll revive him. So anyway, yeah, he uses demi attacks on me, so gravity based, which means they tend to do percentage, like 25 to 75% damage. I wonder why that is. It's always been a wonderment why gravity attacks do percentage based damage in Final Fantasies. Strange. But anyway, yeah, Atmos is I'd say probably more competent here than he was in Final Fantasy IX. I mean, yes, he did eat all those people, but whenever you summoned him, it was, what's the point? Doesn't work on bosses, and you're going to want to save most of your MP for fighting bosses, and, well, for that matter, with gravity in general in Final Fantasy games, it doesn't work on the things that you really want it to work on. Oh dear. And now my main damage guy has been killed. Oh well. It's, you know, Rena can jump on him, and Varys can do 150 damage. So yeah, I'm just going to have Galuf dance at him then. Let's see, I've got him equipped with the Dancing Dagger, Dancing Dirk, whatever it's called, which means when he attacks, sometimes he'll perform one of the dance moves, which come from the Dancer job. The one you just saw me do was the Wonderbolts, which drains MP, which is pretty cool. Of course, it's no help here at the moment, but never mind. The Temp Tango there, which has a possibility to confuse enemies. Of course, useless on bosses. Oh dear. Now see, that's the thing, isn't it, about RPGs in general. Most of the time, status effects and bosses, they never mix, and you know, they'll work really well on random encounters, for example. But to be honest, most of the time with the random encounters, you're better served killing him as quickly as possible because you're usually strong enough to, and which makes them all rather moot and useless. I mean, yes, you'll have the bosses that have that one fatal flaw. For example, in FF5, Shinryu, weak against Berserk. So if you're having trouble with him, just Berserk him, get Golem up, you're laughing. But yeah, no, it's always really strange how they put his effort into having these delightful status attacks and then nothing. Never mind. Okay, and he's still going annoyingly. You can't have much left. I know he's only got about 19,000, but must have done something to that. Instead, I'm going to have to wait for these two to hurry up now. There we go, good amount of damage. That's it! Excellent! He did! Brilliant. Can we revive Faris beforehand? No, because the battle's over, sadly. Never mind. Now, according to most rules, I should now have command of Atmos, but no, he's just a random boss in this, which makes the fact he was made into a summon in Final Fantasy IX all the more befuddling. I don't get it either. So what do I get for my spoils? Dark matter! Useless for me because I don't have a chemist. But if I did have a chemist, oh yes, it'd be glorious. Oh well, so that's the barrier getting destroyed. Watch the delightful explosions. And yeah, okay, so this is blowing up in front of us. And we've got to get our way down now. Oh dear. Here's our Krusty the Clown-esque friend here, who's in some exploding machinery. And just got shocked. He'll never make it back. Wait a minute. Somebody messing around with machinery in a near-death situation. I thought I was playing Final Fantasy V, not Final Fantasy IV. Yes, that's a fun game. When you know for a fact you're going to lose one of your party members because you suddenly have 6 people hanging around. Dark times. Okay, so the old man's getting annoyed. The girls are going to jump on a dragon because that's what you do. Although, if you'll pardon me for Frodoing this, why didn't they just fly the dragons to the barrier? Nah, screw it. Let's just jump off. End it all. End it all. Yeah. Okay, so enough yammering, I think. I'd say it's time to call it a night. So, this has been Fabs for Armed with Controllers. Join me next time for more Final Fantasy goodness. And, as always, game hard. Good night.